All right, let's get into the Symba results take time review.
I mean, I thought it was a good album. Uh, I love the intro. What was the name of the intro? Uh,
It's
Overnight.
overnight,
Um,
yeah.
I really like how the album started. I mean, I listened to it a couple times through. Uh, it didn't really like speak out to me like. Well, I mean, I don't really keep up with like Simba like that, but I thought the album was overall good. My favorite track is the one with Key Glock. I love that track. No Sleep.
Yeah.
I love that album or that track. And then the one where he starts talking about like the goats in the game. I don't
Yeah,
remember.
go.
I don't.
Goat,
What's it called?
It's called Go.
goat.
Okay, go. Yeah,
Yeah,
goat.
yeah, yeah.
Okay, yeah, yeah. That one really caught my eye. Um, I I don't know, this DJ drama or this Gangsta Grills production was a little different to me. It wasn't like the normal Gangsta Grills to me,
Yeah.
which I do appreciate. Like going off from like Khaled's album to like a drama album to me, or like they're the same but they're different.
Hmm.
I don't think drama tries to like overshadow his artist like I feel like Khaled tries to. But I mean, overall,
Ooh,
the album was good. I give it I give it a B minus. So a solid B minus. It was good. I mean,
Yeah.
production was solid. I thought the tracks were random. Um, like for me when I look at an album, I want it to flow consistently. Um, like I said, overnight the intro really like okay, I'm feeling it, but I wasn't feeling the Roddy Rich song that was right after. Um, but yeah, I mean, I liked it. There's definitely like a couple songs that I really like. So
I like the overnight. I like how he came out with that. Is it safe to say? I think, and then I feel like I'm starting, Eddie. I'm starting to kind of learn. I'm slowly learning your musical taste. Starting to, it's like when I heard the song with Key Glock, I was kind of like, okay, I know Eddie's gonna like this one. Like you did come to mind when I heard that one, so that was cool. Like a little prediction I made to see that one follow through. Um, I thought it was tight. I have a little thing. I think a little hot take. Like I think Simba's definitely like a rapper's rapper. Like
Yeah, I
I feel
agree.
like I feel like a lot of people that probably do it. Like, and I feel like he might be talked about a lot in like other rapper circles. You know what I mean? Like, because this dude, he's coming at it different, and the way he's talking about situations and things that he's going through so eloquently, and the way this guy can paint a picture is crazy. It was really inspiring. Um, mine's was like can't win for nothing.
Hmm.
Uh, on God was crazy. I liked Soul Ties. I was it's got replay value. You know, I think that shit was smooth. I liked the No Sleep joint. I think Goat was probably one of my favorites. Find a Way was dope. Um, I thought like yeah, I did think the track list was a little random. You know what I mean? But I also felt like it was good at the same time in a way. I just enjoyed the ride. This dude really took us deep into his struggles and how he deals with them and solves them, and he found a way to make it all rhyme and be cohesive and yeah, I was really impressed. I was really impressed. You know, I feel like it's not I don't know if damn, I don't know how to say this without being I feel like there's much like he's still packing more of a punch. Like I don't know if this was his hardest swing. I feel like he was trying to specifically kind of make a point, you know what I mean, and talk about
Yeah.
things,
He was
you
trying
know?
to stick to a certain content for the album.
Right.
Yeah. I feel the same way
you know
about
what it
that.
was
That's a
though.
good
You know
point.
what it was like. I feel like like a lot of these artists, uh, when they I don't think his slow songs. hit to me as much as I thought they would. I feel like every artist, like, you know, they put something like, you know, with like a female vocalist and something to kind of like slow you down, bring you back down, and then the next song will kind of hype you back up. I don't think his slow songs really hit me as I thought they would. I think that's
I
where I think
feel
he's
like I feel like Soul Ties was that song.
Because I
Was
actually
a
I thought his slower songs were the better songs to me. But that's my like
see,
style
like for
of
me, like
listen. Like that's the shit I like.
when his first single was "Never End Up Broke" with Pusha T, like that
Yeah,
to me,
uh-huh.
he dropped that song what, like a month and a half ago, something like
at
that.
least, yeah,
That, yeah, that
maybe
song,
even
like,
longer.
oh, okay, this is a banger, you know.
Yeah,
And that's what really, like, oh, I can't wait to, like, you know, I'm really looking forward to his album when it drops. And then the one overnight, the one with Key Glock, oh shit, I'm already playing it. Even the one with Two Chains was good, but On God, like
I
Jason was
like that
saying,
one.
yeah, the one with Two Chains
yeah,
was nice. So to me, I think the slower songs didn't really hit the mark for me.
yeah. I
Huh.
feel it. I thought that the slower songs did do it for me. Like I enjoyed Never Change. But yeah, nah, but this is my first time really listening. Like I've heard a few tracks or I want to say maybe a guest feature or something, but this is really my first time like listening to him. Like
Hey, where's
sitting
he
down and
from?
listening to him. He's from Oakland as far as I know. But he says Bay Area a
Wow.
lot. Yeah, he says Bay Area a lot. But I think it's Oakland. I don't know. It might be like the outskirts of Oakland or whatever. Um but I think he has an easily digestible sound. Like his lyrics and stuff, he doesn't try to preach a lot. He doesn't try to hit you with a whole bunch of metaphors and stuff like that. It's just like I kind of got the sense of like listening to the homie vent about him trying to make it in the industry, like when I was listening to the album, like
Yeah.
plain language and stuff. Like he paints a good picture about like his struggles coming up in the music industry. It's really it's an easy listen. It's an easy listen. Like you could throw
I
it
will
on
agree
in
with
the
that. It's a
background.
very easy listen.
Yeah,
And it don't
I
sound like, oh, go ahead, Sean, my
no,
fault.
no, go ahead.
I was gonna say like, and even though he's letting you know his struggles, it doesn't sound like he's complaining.
Yeah,
Like it's
he
very
says it in a
eloquently.
way of like this is just some shit that happened. Like I'm over it. And I'm just telling my story. You
Yeah.
know. But yeah, like the whole album has like a really down to earth feel. Like it doesn't, like Eddie was saying, like it doesn't. There's a couple songs on there, but it don't get you like too hype. Like the whole album as a whole, it doesn't get you like hype for a bunch of songs in a row. Like some albums, even if they're like some up and downs, there's usually like a run where it's like some hype, more hype songs. But um I feel like On God, Can't Win for Nothing, Soul Ties, Find a Way, those were all hitters to me. Anybody notice in Find a Way the stat quo thing that he talks about, where Stat Quo
Mm-hmm.
was telling him like how he's not gonna get over, and then he's like, "How's a nigga that doesn't make anybody list try to tell me what to do in my career?"
Yeah, yeah,
Basically,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah,
There was a lot of
that was
there's a
so
lot of
random to
those in
me.
there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that was so random to me. Yeah, like I like how he's not afraid to like name names
yeah.
to help paint that picture. But like Stat Quo was just it was such a random topic. But yeah, like I think the hooks were cool. I thought the hooks were really impressive. I was expecting more of like the what is it? Street niggas, and it was another one. Eddie, which one? No Sleep.
Yeah.
Man,
I was expecting more of those type of hooks. I wasn't expecting so many like soulful calm hooks going into it.
No Sleep goes so hard on me just because like I I have this. I don't know if you guys have listened to Key Glock's projects, but
Yeah,
uh,
I haven't.
I was introduced to him like I want to say maybe like 4 years ago, and I started like really this because he's from Memphis, isn't he?
He came up with
Yeah, like
McInerney,
yeah.
right?
Uh, I don't know. To be honest, I
I'm
don't
not
know.
sure.
He has.
Or not someone else.
Uh, I'm pretty sure he's from Memphis. Um, yeah, Memphis, Tennessee. And I thought it was like such a great combination of like West Coast because Symba does have like that West Coast Bay Area feel
Yeah,
mixed with like that Memphis style. in that same song, and then with obviously like DJ Drama sprinkling his his style to it. So that's why I really like that song.
Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah,
And
I
I
know.
also
So
do agree. I don't know if it was Jason who brought this up, but I think Simba's like the type of guy like I kind of view him as like I don't want to put him in the same level, but like a guy like Big Crit who he's talks amongst the greats in the hip hop inner circle. Like, yeah, like this
Yeah.
guy Crit, he like he's not really like to me, Crit isn't mainstream. And I think amongst like the hip hop elites, I think they talk about Simba like that. You
yeah,
know?
Yeah.
like
So
they know
Yeah.
what's up, but
yeah. And
they
like but
just
like to
may
me,
not be
like
getting
this
over.
yeah, if this was his first album, so I thought it was gonna be a little more,
Hmm.
you know.
But I also
Yeah,
think that's a testament to what the album says, like results take time. So I think it's just kind of like yeah, you just get a feel like there's something coming after this. Like the type of I don't know, it's just like it's seeing okay, like when you in a fast it's like a nigga in a fast car and like he didn't floor it. Like that wasn't the fastest it goes.
hmm,
You know what I mean? Like
yep,
trying to say this as respectfully as possible. Like he didn't floor it like he really could have. He went fast. He showed some speed for sure. Like he showed you he can get up, but it was like there he got a Nas tank back there that he still ain't tapped into. Like
yeah. If it felt to me, it felt like he kind of sacrificed the not. I don't want to even say sacrifice. Well, he just went into it with a mind state of this is what I want to talk about in the album. This is what I
yeah,
want to address, and I can just get this out of the way, and then the next project I'm gonna just go crazy.
yeah,
Like that's how I feel. Like he had a very calculated approach to the album of what he wanted to address and get out of the way. And like you
yeah,
said, I feel like there's a lot more coming. Like even with the Funk Flex freestyle, like he went way harder on that Funk Flex freestyle than he did on any track here. So we know he can get into that bag, but it was just felt like he didn't want to get in that bag on this album, which is
right,
fine. I
right,
mean,
right.
I feel like he wanted this to sound like like an album, and it does. It sound to
It
me, it sounds like
does,
an album.
it does, and I
It
was
is
just
a
about to
little
say
bit.
that too.
It doesn't flow. I agree with what Eddie was saying. Like it doesn't flow quite as well as a lot of like really really good albums, but I don't think that like held back the message that he was trying to get.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
Like I think there's a difference between albums and projects.
Hmm.
I think albums like flow. It's like each one song after the next. It's like okay, like you're keeping up with like in a sense like a story. Whereas projects, it's like okay, let's just put a bunch of songs, on whatever on a disc album, whatever you want to call it, and let's just put that out there. But I will say like it doesn't flow, but it does. But again, it is a nice little album that he put out.
Yeah, it sounds calculated, but it's not really like super cohesive. I get you. Yeah, I would agree. Okay, so like the goat song, how
Yeah,
you said you liked it?
Yep.
that's one of my favorites.
Yeah, I think so
I don't
too.
know what he was trying to. I don't really know. I don't really know what he was trying to prove with that because I know he talks about how you know that being called a goat could just be so easily um, said with social. It's all about narratives. I think he was saying, like anybody can put out on social media, and if the media focuses on one guy, oh, that person's the goat, and he
Mm,
talks about himself when he hasn't even had an album or a tour, and how he's like it's he's more than just selling dope; he's selling hope. So I don't know, like was he trying to like say like he's been like slept on? I don't really know. Great song, great song.
yeah,
But I wonder what his goal was with that song.
what I mean, what I got from it too was like a lot of what you're saying, but I also kind of got to where he's saying like, especially towards the end, where he's like, it's impossible to really like know who's the goat or who is a goat, and like there's multiple goats. Where because he says like, how can you say like he does the Jordan and LeBron
Yeah,
comparison and saying like they can't play each other, and then he's also
yeah,
saying like that's just one field. What are you doing outside of your field? And then he goes into saying like he says like if you made it out your hood, then nigga you a goat. Like you can there's many levels of goat. Like in a goat category, for example, like you don't always got to be famous or something to be a goat. You can be like I guess a small non-famous goat or whatever the case may be. But I just feel like towards the end he was just saying like, you know, if you're doing something good with your life, then fuck it, you a goat.
Yeah, like I feel like he covered it. He just covered the word and the meaning in a whole. He covered it like I feel like he kind of took that good burger approach where he's like, I'm a dude, you're a dude, we're all dudes. Like I'm a goat, you're a goat, we're all goats. Like first I feel like first he went into it with the meaning of like all right, what is a goat? All right, he says he is, she says like he just starts taking he covers all the perspectives and he
Yeah.
just keeps covering it and then showing the contradictions of things. You know what I mean? But I loved how those things were contradicting each other. They were all real things that have still taken place. So the whole time you're like, oh shit. Like I feel like it's that Alonzo Mourning meme where you're
Yeah.
like shit, motherfucker hitting. Like, damn, oh, that is true. Like that is true.
Yeah, he don't
And then
really
he
say
started,
anything that's wrong.
yeah, and you're like, oh shit,
Yeah.
like he just starts pointing all this out. But you can't say nothing because we do consider him ghosts. But so he took it to the fakeness of it. You know what I mean? The shit that he's seeing. Then he took it to all right. So you see all that shit happening. Well, guess what I'm on? I'm doing all this shit. And you didn't even know that. So I'm a goat. Then he
Mhm.
started human. Then he really humanized it to where it's like all right, let's take it to just the everyday struggles. Cause it's like, well, you can't knock that because this nigga's really handling some real shit. He's taking care of his kids. He's taking care of his family. He's going to that job he hates. He a goat just for that. And then at the very end, he's like, the shit don't even exist because we all goats. Like, who's I love how he just broke it down to like, nigga, the shit, the word don't even fucking matter.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, because when I was playing it, the last time I played it, I was playing it on my phone, and me and my girl were getting ready, and then she hasn't heard any of Simba, like nothing. So that song was just playing in the background, and she was like getting ready, and she's just like, "Okay, I hear you," and I'm like, "What?"
Yeah,
And she's like, "Oh yeah, that yeah, that's what's up." Like just as like, and she's like responding to him because like the way he's putting it, like he just puts it in such a digestible manner, and it's all true. Like nothing, like even though I think that there are goats in every field, like there's not really anything that I disagree with that he said in that song, as far as like either saying you're a goat or saying everybody's a goat if you just, you know, making the best out of the situation you're handed.
yeah. And so it's like it was like he like blew it up and then detonated it. Like it was like he was like, we all goes this and that. And fuck that word. Like,
Yeah, at the same time.
like, yeah, like I don't know. It was dope how he did it. It
Yeah,
was dope how he did
yeah, nah, but
it.
yeah, I thought the album was good. It's definitely a multiple listen album. I'll probably run it back a couple times. I don't think I'm gonna leave it on the shelf for too long.
Yeah, definitely.
You said what, a solid B
Uh,
plus, Eddie?
nah, B minus.
B minus? Yeah,
you
I
ain't
think it's
right. You ain't right.
no,
Man, what you gonna do?
it's definitely above average. It's above average.
I didn't give it a C. Shit.
You might as well have.
Yeah, no, it's a really good project.
It's
I
a
enjoyed
good
it.
project, man. You can't
Good
just be
project.
handing out these like, here's here you get an A like Oprah, you get an A, you get an A. Like, man,
Yeah, now it makes me want to check for the next Symba song or album or whatever the case. I'm a fan. He
Wait,
made me he
Jason,
made me
what
a
would you
fan.
give?
Jason's like A+.
No, watch. You gonna come out with like, I give it
That
a
Bay
B.
Illmatic.
Nah. We gonna do. I would say a strong B.
Okay, fine. That's
Yeah,
like
Strong, a
yeah,
point.
y'all are the
strong
That's
B.
same.
like point three ahead of mine.
Nah, nah, because you said B minus, which is low
Yeah,
key a C
bruh.
plus.
No. Look, man. In school, a
It's
B
like,
is just a regular B is a 3. A B minus is a 2.7, and then a
So you
B
get
plus is like a 3.3. So we not
yeah.
that far off.
I give it
You know,
I'm in the
what it
three
would
and
have
a half
probably.
range
Hey,
out of 5.
you know what would have made it a B plus if the album was a little shorter.
Yeah, he could have cut it down,
It's
but
15 songs. I think it's
I think it's
15
cool.
songs.
Yeah, I
I'm
liked
not
where
mad.
it
I'm
was
not
at,
mad
but
at it.
I feel you. I feel you.
If it
I'm
was
not mad at it.
12 or 13, I probably would have gave it a B plus.
Yeah. Are we tired of hearing DJs on albums?
Not tired of DJ drama. I like DJ
Nah,
drama.
I wasn't.
Okay.
I wasn't mad at it at all.
Nah,
I
I
was
wasn't
fucking.
either,
Yeah.
man. There's just something about DJ drama that, like, man,
Yeah.
like, I don't
For
know.
us,
Like,
it's a nostalgia thing.
yeah, exactly. Like, fuck
Yeah,
Khaled, man, get
hey,
me out of here.
he was talking on some shit too. Like I heard him say on one, he was like, "Yeah, the
Yup.
sacrifices. When I miss my
No,
kids'
no,
birthdays," and I was like, "Damn, bro, like
nah,
I really
bro.
miss shit for this." I was like, "Am I
Nah,
sacrificing enough?
you
Like,
know.
am I going
Hey,
hard enough? Like,
Nah,
no,
you gotta miss your kid's next birthday just
you
you
because
know
like
what?
feel
you're
me?
laying on
Like
the
I'm
couch.
not there, bro. Not
DJ
present."
drama, DJ drama can stay when he dropped that Andy Warhol line. Oh my
Yeah,
gosh! In the
Yeah.
intro where he was talking about everybody gonna have their 15 minutes of fame, and then
yeah,
he was
yeah.
calling a lot of these rappers overnight celebrities. Oh my gosh! Sean left.
Oh
Nah,
damn, we
Sean,
lost.
what
It was too
happened?
real.
I accidentally
Sean,
I
It
accidentally
got
clicked
too
the
real.
button. I accidentally
he
clicked the
said,
button.
damn, I gotta be
Out of
there for
here.
my kids. Hold up. Nah, but when he
Nah.
dropped that Andy Warhol line, I was like, yeah, this is why I like DJ drama.
Yeah, fuck with
Yeah.
Warhol.